Hi crafters! Thank you for watching me. Today you have joined me at the Crafty Corner. My name is Miss Lisa and we are here at the Fayette County Public Library. Today we are going to be making a Christmas candle. In your packets, you are going to find strips of different colored paper as well as a blue background and a white piece of paper. For this craft, you're just going to need scissors and glue and a marker, so let's get started. To begin with, you just need to glue the white paper onto the blue paper, leaving a border all the way around. I would use the glue stick because the white glue will crinkle it up and it won't lay down as flat as well. So make sure you get all the corners and just put plenty of glue stick on that piece of white paper. You're just going to flip that over and just press it down so that it sticks really well. All right, the next thing that we're going to want to do is to make some holly leaves. So you're going to want 2 holly leaves, 2 out of the light green and 2 out of the dark green. The best way of getting 2 that look exactly alike is to fold your paper over, and then with your scissors, just go up and down, just make sort of little waves. And then you will have 2 leaves that are going to look exactly alike. And if there's any part of it, like this little part right there, I don't really quite like, so I'm going to flip it over. Now you're going to want to go ahead and sort of crease them so that they are 3D-ish. You want them to stick up off the paper a little bit. And we're going to do the same with the darker green. We're just going to fold it over and just wiggle your scissors up and down, back and forth, just to give yourself a little scalloped edge of a holly leaf. And again, we're going to fold them over just a little bit, crease them a little bit so that you have the 3D effect. And we'll glue all that stuff down once we get our candles ready. For our candles, you have 3 strips of paper, and you just are going to want to go back and forth and make an accordion. The accordion doesn't have to be equal folds, okay? They can be different folds. They don't all have to be the exact same size. Some can be skinnier and fatter. Just however you want to fold that. Just keep going back and forth. This is going to create the 3D effect. So we have 1 more candle. If you have other strips of paper at home and you maybe wanted to add a white candle or a blue candle, you could do that as well and substitute one of the red ones. All right. The yellow is for the flames, and we are going to need 3 flames because we have 3 candles. So if you divide this sort of into thirds, you will be able to get 3 exact flames. For the flame, let me go ahead and cut this bottom off so that it will come out. You just want to sort of circle up, and then where the point is, circle back down, and you have a flame. All right, the bright red is for the little berries that are on the holly, and we want 3 of those, or 4 of them, and I'm just going to put the paper on top of each other so that when I cut, I have all of the little circles that are exactly the same. And if you can't, yep, this works about perfectly. If you can't just make a circle with your scissors, you could get a pencil and circle around your glue stick lid. And that would be about exactly the right size circle. So I'm just going to take my scissors here and just make a circle on this red paper. Okay, now we've got all the pieces and the parts and we are ready to glue. So I am going to start with my darker holly leaves, and for this I'm going to use my white glue because since it's sort of 3D, it's going to be better to use this glue that sticks better than the glue stick. So I'm going to glue that right there. Then I'm going to overlap it just a little where they meet right here in the center. And then we're going to add our other green leaves underneath those. So put as much glue as you want, how much ever you want to stick down. But you can see I've only done about half of it so that it will stick up and off the paper. All right, so we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then we're going to add our little holly berries And that one didn't come out just perfect. That one's got a flat side to the edge, so I'm going to go ahead and try to make that circular. Okay, and then we're just going to glue these little berries down. And that one's bigger than the rest, but that's okay. I guess I'll just use those 3. And to give it a little bit of depth, we can add just this little arc like the light is trying to hit it. Okay, now the fun part comes with the candles. So you want the candles to be short enough so that the flame sticks up off the top. Now it can go over the paper if you want, but you're going to want to maybe even make another crease so that you have a flat area that will glue down. So I creased that just a bit again, and I'm going to stick that under that holly leaf. And about halfway up with my crinkles, I'm going to glue it down again. So I'm going to glue here. Okay, and then I'm going to glue the top again. All right, so again, all of your candles, and that gives me enough space for the flame. Your candles can all be a little bit different. So I'm going to glue this flat edge, put him right in the middle, and we'll put a little glue here to glue that section down. And let's turn this up and give this a little space to glue down as well. All right. They might take a little holding. You just decide how you want to do it. We'll do one more here. We'll put this candle here. Let's see if we can glue it right along that crease this time. And we'll glue this tab down up here. All right. So we've got our 3 candles. Maybe. It's not wanting to stick real well. And then we just want to glue our flames. You can use the glue stick or the white glue, whatever you would like. Just remember, boys and girls, to scribble the glue. Do not just squeeze the glue and make one big glomp, because that's not going to make it look very nice. All right, so once you have your candles on your paper, you want to have the wick come up. Okay, that's what the flame stays on. And then to make it look like it's shining and bright, I'm using a Sharpie, but any black marker or black, even a crayon would work, whatever you have. So we're going to make it look like it's all shiny and bright. Maybe you have something like this on your dining room table. It sort of looks like a centerpiece that you might have. And there we have it, folks. A beautiful 3D Christmas candle. Thanks for watching me here at the Crafty Corner at the Fayette County Public Library. Join me again next week for another craft. Bye.